I'm sick. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Celis and welcome back. Um it's been a while since I recorded, probably 5 days. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I don't know what happened. I woke up on Friday and I felt like maybe I sucked the balls out of some sort of this cold. I sucked the flu balls and now I woke up with a stuffy nose. So I've been sick since Friday, and that is so ironic because I went to help out my aunt for her convention thingy, and all weekend I've been sick and I haven't been able to let my body rest. So maybe that's why I'm still sick, because usually I get better within a day or two, but yeah, right now I only have a stuffy nose and my throat. I swear I deep throated COVID stick. I don't know how it happened. I don't have COVID, by the way, so it's yay, woo. But it's just I felt especially when I sleep and wake up to pee 400 times at night. Yeah, I feel my throat gone, bro. So if I sound like this, I don't know how I'm sounding right now, but if I sound horrible, I would like to apologize. Heads up warning, you're gonna hear very much internal sound from my voice, so if you hear mucus or see me coughing or whatever, I even have a bottle of water because I've been just hydrating the hell out of my throat. So you see me just take pauses and stuff like that, I very much apologize. But yeah, I really don't know what happened because I've been inside relatively since I was born. So since Friday, Thursday night I was fine. Then Friday morning I woke up and it's did I deep throat COVID stick? Cause why am I sick? It's been like that since Friday. I've been full on inhaling Dayquil and NyQuil, and it seems like I'm getting better, but let's see. Like I said, this weekend I was helping out my aunt on the convention center in Jacksonville, but I was gonna do a fun video thing. That didn't happen. I barely could help out with her. I was just there. But yeah, hi guys, very much a disclaimer. If I sound like shit, if you hear a lot of sniffling that the mic probably takes up, very much internal sounds, I'm very much apologize for that. But I told you my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's Monday. Let's get it on with it. If you guys are disgusted, I apologize. Also heavy breathing. It's gonna be more breathing than usual because I can't breathe through my nose. It's horrible. You guys ever be so grateful for your nose when you're not sick because you can finally breathe at night when you're sleeping? That's what I feel right now. If I sound horrible, I like to apologize beforehand, but yeah, maybe for that 1%, because there is gonna be someone somewhere somewhat very much into this shit, so let's get with it. Another thing, I'm apologizing, my brain is mush, like I said. So I'm gonna try to go as quickly as possible in this video. But yeah, I will try my best to explain this video properly. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Now today's anime topic I want to talk about is a video game that I was playing as a young kid, which y'all don't know, but you guys probably seen it. And the video game I want to talk about is Danganronpa. Now for those who don't know what Danganronpa is, it initially started out as a video game, turned to anime, then back to a video game, whatnot. So I had the privilege of playing the video game. So I got the Danganronpa 1 and 2 reload. So basically it's 2 video games in one because I'm a broke bitch. And I don't know what my luck is with video games, but I actually played this one first. And you're not supposed to play this one first, so I was uber confused when I played it. But this is Danganronpa, the 3rd game. V3. Technically, there's technically 4 games of Danganronpa, but one of them is like a side story, so some people don't consider it like a third game. People don't consider that. People do consider 4 games. I consider 4 games because I actually play the side story. They don't have a physical copy on it on the PlayStation 4. You had to buy it on the PlayStation app. So I do have the third game, the side story game, on my PlayStation. Sorry, I gotta. But yeah, if y'all don't know, Danganronpa was initially a video game, and it became a huge ass fandom. I'm part of the fandom, kind of, technically, until the point that it starts becoming weird that I leave the fandom. Not leave it, but you know what I mean? So, Danganronpa, you guys already know, it is a Japanese murder mystery game. But it's a Japanese murder mystery game that came out like in the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, or early 2010s. I didn't research that much. I played it in 2019, and that was the farthest I went. But it came out in like years ago, and basically the premise of the game is that basically it's a group of kids that kill each other, and because they're trapped, they're part of the killing game, and whenever someone kills a particular person, then they had to do a murder trial. And so the purpose of the game is you had to get away with killing without like when you kill someone, you had to get away with it. And so when you kill someone, you're part of a murder trial. And so in order for you to get away with it, you had to also get away with a murder trial. But there's a catch. The group of students that are part of the murder trial, they're trying to find the killer. Because if the killer gets away with it, everyone else dies. So everyone in the murder trial tries to find where the killer is, and they have a bunch of evidence and whatnot. It's a very interesting game. It's very well known. It's one of those games that is very well known in the anime community. Even if it's not part of like the main general, like I like it. It's really good. As of right now, there is, like I said, there's an order to play the games plus watch the anime. So basically the order goes from Danganronpa 1, Trigger Happy Havoc. You have to play that game, and then right after you can watch the anime of it called Danganronpa, and it's just a retelling of the first game. But I watched it, it's complete ass. Like, it's optional, it's not necessary. So after that, you can play Danganronpa number 2, like the second game. And then after that, you play the Despair Girls. This is like the spin-off story of Danganronpa. Now a lot of people have played it. I played it. I liked the story, and I think it was like a little bonus feature. I really liked it. Then after that, you have the option of watching the third anime series that they have is Danganronpa 3, and I heard this one's actually really good because this is an original story. It's not basing it off of one of the games like the first anime did. So I heard this one is really good. It is its own story, and like I said, it's bonus features, so you guys can check it out. And then the last installment of the Danganronpa series is the last game, Danganronpa V3, and that's a whole shit pool that someone needs to discover. Now, Danganronpa, one key factor about this game is don't get attached to the characters whatsoever. Just because, like I said, the game is primarily focused on murder. It's about a killing game. So if you have a favorite character, expect a good 95% chance they're gonna die. Like, there's a lot of characters that I don't care about this rule. They're still gonna be alive in my heart. So it's just like, oh, my favorite character for the third game is Kokichi. Like, spoiler alert, he does die, but his death was it's one of those things. It's like, he's my favorite character. He dies. Oh well, he still lives in my heart. So it's one of those things. Now, should you guys play? I hate sucking Satan's balls on Friday. I don't know what it is. Please stop. Please, I want to wake up tomorrow feeling fresh. Can I ask for that, please? Now, Danganronpa, like I said again, is a very popular series. The creator of the games and stuff like that, he's not part of the company that he was when he was making Danganronpa. He decided to do his own company called Tokyo Games. I actually really like his work. He did Renko Master Artist. I really love that game. It's like probably one of my favorite games. It's available on the Switch. I don't know if it's on PS4 because at the time I wanted to play it on the PS4, but it was not out. So my friend gave me the game for Christmas, and I played it within like 5 days. One of the best games overall. Good ass story, and the art's very nostalgic for me because I played these games when I was in high school. So when I played this, I was in college already. The game for Renko. So I really did like Renko, but the creator of Danganronpa, he left the company. He started doing his own game company, and he already said, like, because people were like, oh, are you gonna make a 4th game for Danganronpa? He said, nah, I'm done with that shit. New year, new me type shit. So he's not gonna touch Danganronpa as of right now. He said he's not interested in continuing the story. He liked how he left it on the 3rd game, and that was about it. Now, should you play it? Yeah, but you should play it again if you don't get super overly attached to characters. And another thing is if you're really good with murder, mystery, stuff like that, like mystery games in general. Just because one thing for me that I struggle with so hard were the trials. And the trials in the game took majority of the gameplay. One thing I gotta say, the gameplay was immaculate. I loved how it's just, like I said, it's one of those things that if you, because I like story games, that's my thing. I don't like RPG games that much. I like story games, like I like visual novels and whatnot. So it was just like, I love the story. I love how you make choices and stuff like that. I love that you can create connections with characters, even though you know they might have like a 50-50 chance of dying. I really do like that part of the story. But if you are not very into puzzles or mind games or like solving shit, it's gonna be really difficult for you to go through the game, just because it's like, I'm just saying, for you to play this game, you gotta have big boy energy. It's like those segments in Persona. Like, if you guys haven't played the Persona games, like, especially in Persona 5, there is, like, a very, in the game, you're a student, so when you're playing certain scenes in, like, the school and stuff like that, they make you do, cut scenes of, like, the main character answer, like, a geography question, and then they make you feel stupid. It's like, oh, back in the 2000 BC, who was the founder of making dirt into the sky? And then you had to do an answer. You looked at it, and I'm like, I'm not smart for this shit. So that game is gonna make you feel, because you have to find like subtle like clues and hints, and it's gonna mind boggle you, but it goes really well with the story, because it does, like, because at the beginning you're not gonna know who killed who, but it's gonna help you flow and help you get the conclusion. So that's how I managed to play it, even though I'm not that smart. I got no big brain for that. But like, when you paste together the evidence, you're gonna fully go through it. So yeah, just to conclude what I just said, because I forgot what I just said. Should you play the game? Yeah, I highly recommend you play the game. Don't watch the first show for Danganronpa. Watch the second one, like the Danganronpa 3, the second series I mentioned earlier in this video. It's just the original story, so I think it's really good. My favorite character in the series is Kokichi in Nagito. I don't know if you guys can see, I saw it in my last video, like, I have a Nagito figurine right here. I have the rare ass figurine from Kokichi that I got it because there was a sale going on Crunchyroll that they were selling it for like $80. And it's like, why would you spend $80 on a figurine? Bro, because I be seeing this figurine since I would like first play the games. And like, I saw this figurine for like $400 every single time. So when I saw it for $80 on the Crunchyroll shop, bro, I took it like right away. I was like, you're mine. See? This is my prized possession because, girly, I think that's the only figurine of like Kokichi that I see that's like official. I have two figurines of Nagito, but that's the only figurine I see of Kokichi. And by the way, that's the only figurine I bought from like the Danganronpa series The Kokichi, the Nagito ones, I got it from my best friend. And the one she gave me is like the official, like, Nagito's like floating in the air. And I don't know how much she spent, but I seen that one for like 700. So I gotta buy her like a sword or some shit, because I still look at it and be like, how the hell did you manage to bag that shit? Like, those are my two favorite characters from like the Danganronpa series. I do have like other ones that I favor and lean towards. There's a handful that I can't stand at all, but I'm not gonna say it because I remember names. I remember my two main. I liked. So like from the first game, I did not like a majority of the. Like, I liked them, but they were not as memorable as, like, the third game. Because, again, like what I said, on the third game, I played it first for whatever reason. So, and then I had to find the first and second game. Didn't spoil myself with the first and second game, but I liked the third game. It's like, no. My favorite game overall from all three, excluding the side game, the Despair Goers. But I liked the second game overall just because it was more complex, and it was like the plot twist at the end was really like memorable. On the third game, the plot twist was like kind of confusing at one point. I was like, I don't understand this shit. But yeah, I did relatively love the first game. I felt like it was more like the first game is for sure like a trial game compared to the other two. But, like, the first game is really good for, like, an introduction to the world. And then the second and third game are, like, by far the best. The second game by far is the best. Just because it is just the best. It's, like, I think a lot of Danganronpa fans can agree with me that the second game is going to be the best. The side game, I'm trying to make this video as good as possible. But I'm, like, dying, bro. The side game, the Danganronpa Ultimate Despair Girls, I haven't heard a lot of people comment on it, but I have played the game to its entirety, and maybe the only critique I have from the game is that it's like, instead of having the 2D nostalgia, because all the other games are like 2D formatted and this is 3D. Maybe because I'm not used to the 3D format in this game, so I was like, ugh, the design is kind of bad, but it grows on you, and I actually did like the side game. I actually really did pleasantly enjoy it, especially the story towards it. I liked how it was like wrapped up, because then again, like, we got a character from the first game in like the side game, and they were like primarily more of the main character than it was in the first game. But I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, but I did generally like the side game, you know. But yeah, the point of this video is that basically to sum up what I just said, because I feel like I'm all over the place. Danganronpa is a video game, visual novel, Japanese mystery game that you play, and basically the synopsis is that a group of high schoolers, I'm gonna say high schoolers, or a group of kids, are forced to participate in a so-called killing game, and they have to get away with murder, basically. And in order to get away with murder, they had to pass the trial, which is called the murder trial, and everyone gathers evidence to find the killer. If the killer wins, everyone dies. If the killer dies, like if he gets caught, then everyone has to proceed with the killing game until one remaining stand. Bullshit. But yeah, that's the whole synopsis on Danganronpa. Again, I would like to apologize if this video is just not cohesive. Again, I'm dying. I really am. And it's not like, it's like my throat hurts. I don't know why I woke up like that. Yeah, the convention was very interesting for me to work with. It really was. I really don't know how I did it this weekend. My throat really hurts. But yeah, I did get some like things I bought from the convention. I bought this shirt called Silly Goose Club. I wanted to get the Would You Love Me as a Worm, like, from the stand, but they didn't have it, so I got this one because it's black. I got a couple of pins. Not pins. I got a couple of keychains. Like, every time I go to these conventions with my aunt, I be looking around sometimes, and I be looking for mostly Vocaloid stuff, and not even like Vocaloid stuff. I be looking for flower or Pico or anything of the sorts. If I see those, I'll instantly grab them because I don't see a lot of flower or Pico stuff, so that's like my mission. So funny because everyone that sees me around, I'm just looking at like the anime stands per se, and I'm like, do I see a Vocaloid stuff? Okay, if I see a Vocaloid stand, I'm gonna get a flower if they have it. And I have succeeded. I have succeeded in some. I found actually 2 this weekend. Hold up. But yeah, this weekend I actually have succeeded. I found a flower, and I got this from a stand. I don't remember the stand's name, but I have seen her around. I didn't get her business card this time, so I'm so sad. And I got Pico, and this is the first ever Pico thing I ever got, and I'm freaking ecstatic because I never see Pico like related stuff anymore. So like yeah, I got flower and that. Also the stand across from me had some really nice ass art from One Piece, so I had to get that. They had like a limited edition, first edition comic that we're doing, and I asked for an autograph because you just never know these days, bitches. You never know who's gonna make it big, and if they make it big and I have their signature and stuff like that, that's gonna be dope. But yeah, I would like to apologize. Again, thank you so much if you stick to the end of the video. One of the biggest things that cheered me up while I was really sick is reading you guys' comments. Like, you guys don't understand. Every time I see a comment, I get like giddy. Like, it's really, really a nice feeling to see someone comment like something. Like, it really made me, because like this weekend, when I think was the most, like the weekend I got the most comments, and I was like, oh, I love this. It really is. Like, you guys don't understand. I really do get like super happy when I see a comment like that, or some views. Like, I'm not gonna ask for too much, but I get like you guys don't understand, I get excited when I see like, oh, my video got 10 views. Like, I don't like, that's why, because someone asked me the other day, like, why don't you say like and subscribe in like each video, and I'm like, because that I don't want that. I watch videos and they do that and I get like annoyed. I think like when you're pushing it to like the brim, I think that's like not authentic, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't like forcing it on someone, because I don't like forcing someone. I don't like repeating myself like, oh my god, you guys should like and subscribe it on my channel stuff. I'm not gonna do that. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. Again, I'm not gonna force you. If you guys do subscribe, I really do appreciate it. If you guys do like the video, I do really appreciate it. But to be honest, I get giddy when I get like 5 views in a video. Like, I ask people to comment, because I really like, because when you like something, when you comment something, it's 2 different feelings. Like, when you like it, you be like, you don't know who the person is, but when someone comments something, I'd be like, oh, they watched the video, they saw something and they thought it was funny or whatever. And I really did appreciate you guys' comments this weekend. I really did like it. That really helped me this weekend, if that makes any sense. I really do like it, and that's why I don't, like, someone asked me like, oh, why don't you ask someone, like, why don't you ask in your channel to like and subscribe? I don't want to do that. Like, I just say check out my other videos if possible. If not, that's up to you, really. I'm not gonna force you to do something you don't want to do. That's just my thing. I don't force people. Like, it's just one of those things. I don't force people. That's just not my thing. It's just really not. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, these comments this weekend was really, like I said again, I'm sick. Please give me a pass. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm saying. Hopefully by Wednesday when I post again, I sound better than like myself. But yeah, I hope you guys give me a pass today. I wanted to talk about more. Like, I was planning to do a Danganronpa video today, but I didn't know that by Friday I was gonna be sick. I was gonna be sick. So like, yeah, I like to apologize for like this quality video again. Please give me a pass, because I really feel like shit right now. But yeah, by Wednesday I hope I freaking feel better or something. But yeah, thank you so much for you guys. If you even got to the end of this, I would like to applaud you. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this. I'm sorry again for this. Hopefully by Wednesday I'm better. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want me to talk about more anime related things, leave it in the comments below. Not check out the other videos if you want to. Again, I'm not gonna force you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and my name is Celis, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.